Welcome, valiant warriors of the battalion, to a new series that I'm pretty much doing instead of studying for my current exams. Yes, welcome to StarDrive 2, a other RTS that plays a lot like Rome. Well, no, not just Rome. Most of the Total War games do during campaign. It's a fun little game, and you're gonna see me change the recording just a little bit, but it's a fun little game, but I actually hate it. This is a game that I bought hoping to really like it, and I put about 5 hours into it, and I couldn't get into it. I tried really hard to, but I really couldn't. But because it was 5 hours, I couldn't return it on Steam, so it's here, and I thought, might as well get my money out of it. It was $7, but 5 hours is not $7 in my head anyway. So we're gonna take a crack at it. My last campaign had me die. Had me die in a terrible, terrible accident of me dying. Essentially, just what happened was I got really moitered. So I will be This is very, very bad setup. I had played it before, and I had done it with my army, the Valiant, as we are the Valiant, and I found that essentially just this poor homeworld thing, freaking rubbish. Just freaking rubbish. I'm gonna get rid of starfighters just so I can get rid of this poor homeworld. Actually, I'll make it rich homeworld. And I sound like I'm talking really weird. But, I don't know why. I have no clue why. Anyway. Reckless polluters. Yeah, sure. No, that protect... Blah, blah, blah. Yes, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, no. So I'm just gonna do a bit of customizing here. Lazy... No, I don't want that. No, that's freaking death. Page 2. Anyway. Anyway. Sorry, just really looking at that. And I've been silent for about 30 seconds there. But anyway, no, this is a game that I really couldn't get into, and so I do need to get my money out of it. So I will be playing the Valiant, and the Valiant are smart with quality engineers, professional armies, military traditions and advanced training grants. Ooh. Plus 10 hit points. That's not really enough. It's not really enough for me to care. If I get rid of that, what can I get? I really can't get much. I could get proficient starfighters. That's dark. If you can't read it, I kind of apologize. I'm not exactly reading it out. This essentially, spiritual makes all my people happier. Holy Land. This makes my homeworld a bit happier. And sacrifice, essentially, I can sacrifice people to gain more research points. Which, I don't know, sacrifice. It's decent. I know, I know it's 4 minutes and I haven't even started the game, but I am gonna get started real quickly once I figure this stuff out. Jesus, adept slavers. Yay! I always like slaving. I am a slaver. I love slaving because they're essentially workers you don't have to pay, which is brilliant. They cause a bit of unrest in some games. I'm not sure about this game though. It's slavers have always been pretty cool to me. I always liked slavers. Slavers are pretty awesome. When I hear what comes out of my mouth, I start questioning what I'm going on about here. But well. That looks about good. Adept slavers. I'd have to make slave ships. I'll go with resourceful. It doesn't require anything, so I'll go with that. Proficient space fighters. I don't have that. But it doesn't really. Frag. Get in it. Shut your face. I can't choose. Anyway. So I got rid of those professional armies because that's kind of useless for me since I'm not very good at ground combat. But I should probably talk about the combat. It plays a lot like the Total War games, as I've mentioned, but so that essentially means the big world, it's played in turn-based. So I'll be playing that turn-based, although you can hold down space and make the turns pass as if it was a RTS. And then all the space battles are done in a RTS mode, just in like small battlefields, and then all your ground battles are done in a real-time strategy, not real-time, turn-based. And I'm not a huge fan of turn-based, but so this is the Valiant. The Valiant. I shall save the Valiant. Save it over the Valiant. Save there. So I do have clumsy spies, which means I don't have a lot of spies, and they're pretty much useless. So I'm working almost fully off myself here, which is not amazing, but... So I will set it to 4 enemies. No. 5 enemies, I'll leave it there. Empire name. I don't want the UF, that's just dumb. So I'm going to put something even dumber. 7 minutes into this freaking video and I haven't done anything yet. I don't know. Like we're the division of the Valiant, but I don't want to call it the Valiant because that's just getting redundant. But god dang it. God dang it. I just kind of want to put the Pillar of Autumn. I don't know why. Well, it's clearly a reference to Halo, but I don't know why I chose Halo of all things. The Empire's name... Alexander's Legacy. Actually, no, not Alexander's. Alexander's cool and all, but Caesar's Legacy. Caesar, why not? Yeah, let's go with Caesar. Difficulty, normal. My god, 10 minutes in already. Oh, well, this first video wasn't supposed to be anything interesting anyway. So, face. So, galactic fertility. My god. Right. So, let us, for the love of God, begin, and I'll restart the recording. And we're back, and I think the top of the screen's being cut off slightly, but I can't do a lot with that because I am recording in windowed. So, this is the game. We have Caesar's Legacy here, and it doesn't actually add the S there. Maybe I just forgot. I don't know. Caesar Legacy. Why not? You're going to have to deal with that, and it's going to annoy me. But here we go. Earth, Sol 1, which for some reason is a gas giant, which is ultra poor and low G, and you can't go on gas giants. Gas giant, medium, barren, abundant, normal G. So what all that crud means is essentially medium means the size of the planet, so how many people you can have on there. Barren means that it can't really build food. output if colonized, food per farmer 0. But abundant means there's plenty of resources there, plenty of like metal and stuff, which workers can use to make more worker production. So as you can see, 3 production per worker, and then also normal G, which means that there's no drop in proficiency. And I'm back, just at a family matter. But regardless, it's gonna whack up my timing for this video. Probably gonna be a bit over, but oh well. So essentially, I was going on normal G means that I'm not gonna have any adverse effects or from going there, because my homeworld is normal G, and if your homeworld's normal G, then your people are used to normal G. Clicking on the planet will allow you to get to this, and then I can tell my people just like, hey, build a thing. And they'll be like, okay, we'll build a thing. And I'll be like, yeah, you better build that thing. So the reason I've decided to play this first series, and it's not only because I want to get my worth out of this game, it is a big part because, well, they have a great little feature in this game where you're able to build your own ships. So one of my biggest problems in my last campaign was that I built ships, but they were quickly outdated, and I went to war with someone who was just freaking overpowered. So now I gotta prepare for that. So I can just click and it'll just be like, okay, I'll go over there. And so orange stars, red star is quite cool. Poor environments, poor crud. I'll probably head over here because that's more likely to give me some goods, since it's a yellow star. There's a few yellow stars here. I've actually got in a pretty good star position. There's some blue stars too, but those are pretty much useless for me. My biggest problem when I started playing was that I ended up having a lot of difficulty getting food. And so, because I had so many guys on food, just trying to maintain my food, I actually had almost no production. And because I had no production, I wasn't building anything, and I was quickly run over. So, this is the research, and the thing with the research in this game is that you can select one of these, and then it's going to jump to the next tier, so you don't get both. So you almost have to choose, and then you can trade for it or steal it from your enemies, but because I have no spies, I can't steal it. So I usually just kind of trade for it, and that makes pretty good work where blah blah blah. I can speak. Shut your face. I can totally speak. No. Automated rover bay. Sorry for the sound effects. One of the really annoying things in this game are just the sound effects. The sound effects suck. So, gonna build a freighter. So I could just hit space. Next turn. Next turn. Not a whole lot. There's an anomaly over there. Callot. Small, radiated, poor, low G. Gas giant. Gas giant. Of all the freaking things. So, gas giants are uninhabitable, and then a small radiated pore means that it's freaking worthless. I can put 2 people on it, and I can get no food and 2 production per worker, so that's worthless. So I gotta keep looking for places. I find it weird, because I am on Earth and I am in Sol, but we are nowhere near this close in the solar system. We're a bit farther, I don't know, a couple million of miles out here, you know, just a few. What these clouds are, they're other factions. Oh no, they're nebulas. They're kind of, I assume they'd be roughly where some of the enemies are, but anyway. So I pretty much just have to pass turns, wait for something to be done. My scientists are scientisting up in the corner. Oh yeah, this guy. Sorry for the loudness, just turn down your volume. This is kind of blaring in my ear. So, 6 races are in the star. These people essentially show up every, I don't know how many turns, 50 or 100. I can't fully remember. But they'll, like, interview a lot of the factions and just give you an idea on what you're facing. Caillou. Or the Kalu. This is my problem. I had this problem last time I played. I reached out and I could not find a freaking habitable place at all. This does have something that's useful. Exploitation bonus. Control 4 or more when dealing with... Yeah. So, yeah. Colonize a planet. I know how to colonize a planet. How about this one? Yeah, whatever. The problem is I can't find a planet. That was just the tutorial. It still thinks it's my first time playing, and it keeps going through that. I'm currently trying to get some... Oh, it's ready. So it's been at least 50 turns. These are my warships, combat vessels, and I can go to edit roster and I can change things here, or I can go to... God, if I know which one it was. Oh, shut up. Shut up! God dang it. Anyway. That went horribly wrong. These constructor ships, they will help me, so I'm going to build one of those. But, a spy. Yes, no. There's a button somewhere here. Here we go. Fleet management, shipyard. This is where I can build ships. And I like to usually go with a kind of a cruiser class. I like the cruisers. The cruisers are very useful. The corvettes I find are pretty much useless. But the frigates, I think I'll build some frigates. And this is very, very early on in game, so I got nothing for. This is stuff I gotta research. Like defenses, steel armor. You eventually get shields, which require power, and all the fun stuff like that. But I'm just gonna slap some power in there. Cockpit. These are gonna be I really don't have the technology I need to do this, so I'll probably just like, what does this thing have? Terran Explorer. Okay, this thing has a bunch of freaking laser cannons and no defenses. Okay, it has some defenses on the back. I'll give it that. This is a very, very aggressive ship. The Steward class. That is a tank. That is a tanky little ship. Kind of dinky. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, it has a nuke, too. I'll probably just build some Steward classes. Why the heck not? It doesn't have a lot of forward weaponry, though. It has a rocket, and that's about it. It went heavy for armor. Yeah, I'm not going to build anything yet. That's going to be something for later. Building early game. I just find is useless. Because you don't have the technology to build anything worth a dang. So, just jumping out of here. Wait for my ship to get over there. Yay! Research. So now I can go build that at my home base. Which still doesn't have this thing done yet. So, choose a research. And unlike last time, I'm going to go very heavily into... Okay, aeroponics. On worlds where base food per farmer is greater than 0. So soil enrichment. Aeroponics farms. I'll probably go for soil enrichment because I went with aeroponic farms last time, and it describes having like an upkeep cost, which is kind of annoying. Oh God. Oh. I was not prepared for this. Though this is beautiful. Toxic Terran. Oh my god. Okay, this is all very good. Ultra rich. This planet sucks, but this planet is extremely useful, because it will give me stuff. Trilithium gives me a bit more maintenance cost, but the planet's beautiful, so I assume that's something bonus. Problem is, I'm being attacked. Sorry, cut me off there. My colony ships are under attack by pirates. And these guys, the Crystal Fleet. And these are guys I do not want to deal with right now. I'll need a steward class, like, now. And by now, I mean now. Not just now, but I mean, like, now. I can't deal with these pirates, that's the problem. I got no ships to deal with said pirates. And I haven't... I'm going to go into the fight menu so I can retreat. I completely forgot to retreat them. Retreat. Retreat, you fool. Fly, you fool. This is the battle map, but I can't fight, because these guys have a frigate, a bunch of corvettes, and a small cruiser. And this thing is completely unarmed, so. Fly, you fool. Fly! Oh, you're gonna get shot. You got shot good. That is not good. I do need my ships to retreat, like, ASAP. Scouts have arrived at the Indus system. Oh, hello. Oh, you have a wormhole. How about that? Good for you. So, I need a fighting fleet to get over there, and I need to get over there, like, now. A steward class probably isn't enough to maintain a a fight. I do need probably 2 steward classes, so that's really annoying. I could get an aggressor class, but the problem with an aggressor class is that it is so bulky. Well, it's a heavy fighter, but the problem is it doesn't give a boost, and it's good for taking out small things, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it at some point. But I will get the aggressor just because it's cheaper, and they do have a lot of small ships, so it will probably die in a battle, but it will die valiantly. Like all the good men of the battalion. I don't just throw the lives of my men away. Oh, hello. Oh, the bug guys. I'm sorry that's really loud. That's just... Yeah, so those guys, the bug guys, they're kind of evil. They're really jerks. There's 3 kind of evil factions in the game. There's these guys who are pretty much these ugly things who are complete space racists. There's these wolf guys who pretty much are Klingons. You know, war. And then there are a bunch of, well... They are those guys, and they're bugs. They have a very hard time expanding because they use very slow expansion. I do have all these little fighter guys, but I'm waiting for my ships to be done. I'm gonna finish it right now. So I do have this problem where I need to freaking complete this freaking thing. Alright, you guys can go back to normal. I do have a battle fleet now, so I can use this battle fleet to go to Obaldu. When I take it, I'll rename it. You can rename planets. At least I'm pretty sure you can. You have been intercepted. Prepare to fight. Ah. I don't know where the meow came from, but meow. So I have my aggressor class and my steward class, and this is going to be very dangerous. I don't plan on doing anything fancy here. They're gonna rush at me, and I'm going to stab them in their faces as they come. So here we go. These things ought to go down in just a few shots. They have a decent damage output, but like I said, they're not worth the cost in my opinion. And there goes one of the missiles. They're unguided missiles, so I'd be surprised if they hit. Oh wait, that's curving. That's guided. Fire! Fire! Yeah! Keep moving. Whoa! That looked like my freaking thing exploded. That's not good. Oh wait, why am I holding on to Stuart class? Front facing. You. Show your side. Keep moving. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, those ships are doing a lot more damage than I thought, and I still have to deal with that frigate. Yeah, so aggressor class, not building that again. My ship's holding. My ship's holding strong. But the guns don't appear to be fast enough to hit those little guys, so I think I'm in a losing fight here. I do have my gun side facing though, so I am actually firing something. That missile's tracking. I doubt it's gonna... Oh wait, bad maneuver, bro. Aha! These guys are freaking little buggers. Yeah, no, my ship's taking severe damage. I'm gonna lose my engines here if I'm not careful. Show broadside. These crystal ships don't exactly lose damage to parts, but as you can see, the models are very nice, though. The noise scale's like in sins, so I have to stay quite a bit away. I might have to retreat from this fight. No, I'm certain I have to retreat. Retreat! Fly, you fool! Now they're just taking pot shots at me. I can't fight this. They're just too quick. I don't have the intercepting. I just don't have anything to intercept them. I could have sworn that those little the laser guns I had would have fought against these guys a bit better, but apparently not. And then the aggressor just stood there and decided, hey, I want to be shot. Why not? So not a great start. Very poor start, actually. This is not going well. So I do probably need to go in and build me a new frickin' ship. Bugger to it all. I'll do that off screen. Yeah, I'll do it off screen, just to save a bit of time in this. Right. Be right back. Welcome back, Warriors of the Battalion. So I've been at this editor for about 5 minutes, and that's why my intro was kind of weird, and why I redid it, because it's been about 5 minutes, and I've just kind of been reintroducing you to the video. Same video, of course, but subject matter to what I'm actually looking at. You are currently looking at my new ship, the BSC Scatterbrain. Now, what does the BSC, says no one. The BSC essentially stands for the class of ship. It's a brawler support cruiser, and that allows me just to quickly be able to see what it is while also kind of having the HMS look to it. So, and I called it the Scatterbrain because it's specifically built to deal with those little fighter things that the Crystal guys had. So this is a completely specific fighter with a small artillery on it to just provide light support. But essentially, what I have here is a heavy support ship. I didn't call it a heavy support ship. It would have been an HBSC. I didn't call it that because it's only a cruiser class, and because it's so early in the game, this is probably going to get beaten up quite a bit. So this ship is, as you see on the checklist, is fully operational. It currently has one large basic engine, 2 medium basic engines on the side, giving it plenty of thrust. The one thing that this ship suffers with is that there's not a lot of fuel. Ship speed 8, so not bad, but ammo drain 120 seconds, so about I can fire straight for 2 minutes, and that should be more than enough, really. I can turn at 12, so that's perfect. Anyway, back on topic. So this ship is built to be a heavy support ship, and is built to take quite a bit of punishment. I've set it to circle an opponent, though I might change that because it is a support ship, so it'd be sticking with the other ships. And it's to fire on broadside, because on the broadside I have a Vulcan cannon, which is a rapid firing weapon with a very fixed range, and it says here that it's very weak against shields, and it's mildly inaccurate, but I'm hoping that's not going to be too much trouble since I'm trying to shoot fighters, so I kind of want to be slightly inaccurate. And then I have 2 flak cannons, which are great point defense weapons, which can shoot at both rockets and the little fighters, so those fighters don't want to get on the broadside. Up front I have rockets, and rockets are the second largest range, and the rockets are to be a bit of an anti-fighter ship. No, anti-cruiser, not cruiser. What is this? Frigate. To be an anti-frigate, because they're fast, they home, and they do quite a bit of damage at close range. So that's supposed to be kind of my counter for it. Well, not a counter, just kind of there to help. And then I have a bit of artillery, so it can help support against heavier ships and just kind of do something for the first 10 seconds of a match. So there's that. The ship has a stupid amount of power because it needs a stupid amount of power. Why? Because all this armor here is, I don't know how to pronounce that, ablative, I guess. And essentially what that is that it costs 1 power for each one of these little blocks. And what it does is that when an energy weapon hits it, like say those little fighters, or most of the early game weapons actually, these will take less damage. They'll take, I think, 20% less damage, which makes this even bulkier. Though if it takes a missile, I don't have a counter for that. It's just essentially just as good as steel, which steel is arguably not that great. Early game it's fine, but if you're using steel by late game, then you're doing something wrong. So that's the ship I've saved, the BCS Scatterbrain. You can also see the GL.C Blitzkrieg, and that's a ship I built in my other save, which will be showing up in this series. Because I kind of built it, then I died, but I can't build it yet because it currently is unavailable to me, and it's due to the fact that to be honest, I don't have shields. So I can't build it. I also have the Harbinger, but the Harbinger is completely outdated. It uses something that I can't use. Cannot build. Yeah, okay, so I have a missing tech there. I don't know what tech I'm missing, I'll have to look, but the Scatterbrain. Yes, delicious Scatterbrain. I hate small ships, personally. You won't see me use a lot of small ships because I think they are the worst thing ever. So, yeah. I'll just quickly build that because I don't have any reason to save it. And so, as my fleet returns, I will be telling my planet to build one of these ships for me. Because I do need a Scatterbrain, and then I'll probably use another Steward class. The Harbinger is a solid ship early game, and I did have a lot of success with it, and I was able to actually mass produce it, but it did not perform after like turn 200, so it was completely just run down by one of the factions, because the ship does not have shields built into it, so it was, I guess, kind of an overlook. I don't know. Oh well, the scatterbrain is coming along nicely, and it's going to take a few turns as my ships slowly kind of choke back. Just do. Soil enrichment. Hurrah, huzzah, hooray. All that stuff. Don't really... I guess I do care, but... Ion beams! Yes, ion beams. I don't want solar armor. I might go for ion beams. Or particle letter. No. That's too expensive. It's expensive early game, and I don't like that. That's what I don't like about it. Just bloody expensive. Plasteel, fighter bays. Plasteel's okay, I guess. Yeah, that's more expensive, and that's just for ground troops. I don't care for my ground troops at all. So I think I will get fighter bay. That's probably what my Harbinger had. My Harbinger had fighter bays, which made it kind of annoying for the enemy. So my best friend. My best friend. Hey, how we doing? Racial profiling. Ah, the pandas. The pandas are great. They're called the shogunate, and I think that's racist. Japan pandas. Oh man. Yeah, no. I just kind of think calling themselves the shogunate is weird. Like I said, there's quite a bit I don't like about this game. But hey, who cares? So my ships are currently fully restored, but I need to get to Obaldu, or I'm not going to be able to make a settlement. I need to... If I could get something good at this star, I would be so happy. Okay, my scatterbrain is done. Yay. And with my steward class now repaired, I can go to Obaldu with a bit more confidence, since I can now take out those freaking crystal fighters. Freaking hate that. Crawl... I can't freaking... I invented a new power source today. Oh, what's the point? He's a... I saw this guy in my last one. He's a kind of weird. Pay now. I have to reject that because I can't pay for it. He's a robot. Let's bugger off. Just leave. He's available for 30 turns, but I'm not going to have the money in 30 turns. 250 right away, no. And now everyone in the comments is just like, you should have saved. Just shut up. No, but seriously. Okay, what the heck. This is my steward class. Where's my Harbinger? Not my Harbinger, my Scatterbrain. Where is it? Hey, Scatterbrain. What the heck? What around my Scatterbrain? Okay. That's really weird. Fly, you fool! Yeah. So, just looking at this again, and I'm still rather confused. My ship has completely stopped retreating. Needs to freaking get out of here. Oh, what's... The Scatterbrain? What the heck? Okay, don't retreat. Gun them down, like, in the masses. Try to keep the broadside on them. Okay, so apparently they spawned in on top of each other, I think. I'm gonna guess that's what happened. These fighters are freaking tough little things. And I'm taking a lot of damage. I can't maintain that. That's bad. I don't have enough. Okay, I gotta get out of there. I'm gonna back off from this frigate here, see if I can. I don't think I'm faster. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna lose this ship. And I'm gonna lose it because of a freaking glitch. Can you see why I love this game? I love it so. It is so much fun. 5,000 damage. My engines are completely gone. I need to actually retreat. My God! This is really freaking annoying. My steward class has just, like, literally just retreated. My scatterbrain class is destroyed. For all intents and purposes, it is dead. And that bothers me so badly. This is really annoying. I need to wait for my guys to get back. This video will not end until I got Obaldu. Yay, racial. These are the guys. Those were the wolf guys that are really evil and rather mean. So, just yay, fighter base. Yay, fighter base. Buy. Build. Go to the shipyard. I could bring in the Harbinger. Why not? I'll bring in the Harbinger. The Harbinger is a freaking solid ship, so. Wait, why can't I bring in the Harbinger? What is it using that I don't got? Oh, I got the Wells class. Did I no, I called it a hail carrier. Scatterbrain, yes. I got the carrier now, but I don't know what the Harbinger is using. That I don't got. Maybe it's solar armor. I don't know. Let's take a look. Yeah, it uses solar armor. That's my problem. I'm not going for solar armor. So if I were to get rid of the solar armor, that would be fine. Oh, I'm also using ion beams. Forget it then. You might not see the Harbinger solid ship, but I can't afford it. I can't do it. I would like the hail carrier though, but now I'm just using support ships. But support ships supporting support ships is actually not that effective. Oh, I needed another research. I could go for more weapons or better fuel. How about better fuel? That way I can fuel weapons. Then I'll go heavy into lasers. Soil enrichment. Yay. Is this fleet near done? No. It's a rather painful wait, really. Right, so this ship's ready to go. Right. Try 8. Assassin. Reject, because I really don't need you. Clumsy spies, so really I'm kind of at a loss there already. Right. Round 4. See, I don't know why these ships are spawning on top of each other, because that's what I assume it's going on. That's what's going on, and I can't move it for some reason. So what if I were to move it? Yeah, they're spawned on top of each other. Why? My steward class, and then my scatterbrain. And I don't know what's with that. But I'm hoping with the two ships combined, I'll be able to get something done. So hopefully these guys won't take too long to kill. They were taking forever last time. These ships are like freaking tough. They're hard to hit. Then there's just one guy in the comments just like, you should be using these small ships if they're so good. They're not that good. I can't seem to make good ones. I just can't seem to kill these. If I had lasers, it would be much simpler. Because seriously, lasers, point, shoot. Finished. Oh god, that frigate's already near on top of me. They're concentrating on the scatterbrain, which I am completely okay with. Them concentrating on the scatterbrain is probably one of the best things they could have done. I'll be right. And I just keep getting reminded of my failures. No, this is taking far too long. I think I may have taken 2 out, I don't know. No, maybe just 1. Or none. Quite likely. But it doesn't matter now, the frigate's on top of me and I am invested now. I could pull out really if I wanted to. I want you to concentrate fire on that thing. Bring your guns around. I'm using just about everything I got here. And I can't seem to dent these guys at all. It's quite annoying. They're tearing through me. Though, the crystalline entity is doing too well. My, the scatterbrain is taking a significant amount of damage. The Steward class isn't doing too poorly. The scatterbrain is pretty much taking most of the damage. Oh, we just... Okay, those fighters are starting to go down. About freaking time. Can't seem to freaking kill them because of these freaking lasers. I think that ship's gone. Seems to be gone. No, it's still firing. Just completely funky. The frigate's going down. My Steward class is taking quite a bit of damage now, though. I think I got this. But it's definitely a tough fight, and it's getting very close. This mature shard could actually ruin everything. Concentrate fire. Concentrate all firepower. Yeah, that thing's about to take a wicked hit. I think its engines are disabled because it can't move. So I'm actually facing none of its weapons, which appear to be 2 lasers set to the front. Right, I'll fire. Oh, we're gonna win! Till one of my ships horribly dies. Yay! The flak's doing really good. The flak guns are doing their job. Oh, that thing is not doing too good. Its turn speed's ridiculous. I think the game actually can't keep up with it. Because it just starts doing that. Maybe it's a strategy? I don't know. Popped. Satisfyingly it did. Those ships had... My scatterbrain took quite a bit of damage. That was hard. That was a hard fight. And I really didn't do much for it, but... The RTS battles are almost completely show. It's kind of late game, I think it starts to matter, but... Hostile fauna. I'm gonna go here anyway, because it is quite glorious. Glories of leader. I wish to... It is 2 artifacts, huh? So I kind of need people to be here. Very important thing, you know. I need some soil enrichment, like, now. Actually, no, I need the automated rover system. What the? What? Pirates. My ships are not ready for pirates. I am making no food, and it's just like, wait, shouldn't everyone be starving? No, it's because frigates are being sent from here to the other planet. So because it's making a surplus, they kind of just break even. That was a big problem in my other one, because it's like, can I like move you somewhere? Planet management. Can I like send you down here? Yeah, I kind of want you. I do want you set down here. Just go, fly, you fool. That way I can get some stuff done. I need to choose some research. But this is probably where I'll be ending the video. It, as you can see, took very long to fricking destroy this god dang. Anyway. Yay. Pulse cannons. I kind of want mass drivers. Yeah, I want mass drivers more than the pulse cannons. I said I was going to go heavy into lasers, but particle physics has that, so I'm going to go mass drivers. Right, but that shall be the end of this video. If you liked, leave a like. If you want the series to keep going, leave me a comment. If you think it should stop, leave me a comment or a dislike. I personally am not too keen on this series, but I hope that it's going to grow on me, so therefore I bid you all adieu. Adios.